12 o'clock our time, Hawaii time. We're gonna have to put this up. Take a look. This is good.
Wow, Brent just gave me the heads up. I'm looking at it real time right now. It's getting late right here at Third Phase of Moon headquarters. Everybody take a look at this, analyze it. Whoa, did you see that pop? Something's happening over, where was this? Where was this captured, Brent?
Blake, good question. This just came in from Indonesia. A tourist, a family on vacation. Tourists captured this and they just submitted it to Third Phase.
Third Phase of Moon, Blake Cousins going over footage just in to Third Phase of Moon from Indonesia. Brent just pointed this out to me. I'm looking over the video right now. It's something amazing, popping video, bright lights in the sky. We're going to be going over this tomorrow. Breaking news just into Third Phase of Moon. We have to get it out tonight. It just came in around 12 a.m. Hawaii time. So stand by, everybody. We're going to get down to what's going on in this video. There's more coming in. Blake Cousins going over a photograph captured by Becky Bone Dunning as she visits the Jamaican port town of Ocho Rios. What we're looking at is what people call a fire rainbow. If this is a fire rainbow, I've never seen anything quite like it, and I've seen a lot of rainbows in my life. This is quite amazing. We're going to have Becky Bone Dunning on Third Phase of Moon Radio tonight at a brand new time, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. if you're in California. The number to call in is 347-934-0378. Also, we're going to be having Kimberly Cash sharing her video that she captured of two strange lights in the sky. Wow, big week right here at Third Phase of Moon. Breaking news as you saw this past week, but we got more breaking news as it comes into us from around the country. 3 videos of possibly the same object captured by 3 different people from different parts of the country. Blake Cousins here going over breaking news, Third Phase of Moon. Take a look at the first video right now.
That's a plane. I have no idea what that is. See, that's a plane. The one to the right.
Paul states, I'm not sure what my stand is on UFOs, but after being outside and seeing this with his own eyes, he's stumped. He has no clue what this could be. This was shot in Atlanta. He has a lot of planes, helicopters flying over the city, but he's never seen anything like this. Something so big and moving so slow and making no sound. Brett, right away, your opinion on this from Paul Smith's video and photograph that he captured.
Blake, clearly you see the airplane. He points to it and he notices object on the left that he says has been there for quite some time. I'm looking at it with contrast and the dimension of the trees. This thing's quite large. What are we looking at? Hey, I'm stumped too, just like Paul. What's going on here?
If you're in Atlanta and you captured this in the past week, something's going down over there and around the country. Submit it to us at Third Phase of Moon. We're going to go to retired police officer Gregory Shumas, who gave us rights to share this video. And what we're looking at is something massive, something huge in the sky. Gregory says he finds it interesting that this site occurred just days before the Navy's Trident missile launch. A coincidence? And I'm not sure if this is a Trident missile launch. He believes it is, but there's, you heard right here at Third Phase of Moon, the majority believes what they captured over Los Angeles wasn't a Trident missile, but he says that these 3 lights that were in a triangular pattern were solid and not flashing. Okay, there you go, Brent. We're looking at the video. No flashing lights? That's a red flag. FAA won't allow an aircraft without a flashing light. There's a red flashing light right here, but I think this is a helicopter tracking this object, this massive object, right?
Blake, you took the words right out of my mouth. That flashing light does look like a helicopter, and you notice the size. It's small comparatively to this massive Tier 3B possibility. And what we're looking at here, this thing's slowly moving over his head. Gregory did a fantastic job capturing this. We're trying to bring up contrast and we're not seeing anything pull out. This is really, it's a dark night, But normally you could pull out something. We're not getting much detail here except these 3 bright, large lights that move in unison together. This is really good stuff.
What's interesting is that if this was some kind of FAA aircraft, like some people say this could be a blimp, then at the end of the video the lights go completely out. So that you got to rule this out. It's not a blimp, people. So you got to wake up. There's things up in the sky that I think that are reverse alien engineered craft looking over the citizens of the United States. For what purpose? Well, that's for everybody to decide, and leave comments below. Also, there's we also have comments that have come into Gregory Shumas's video, and BK Mojave says he also saw this over Red Rock, Nevada. Haley DeMayo also says that they saw this. Their friends at a Los Angeles high school watching a football game managed to take some pictures. They said it was too large to be a plane. It was huge. Haley, if you're listening to this, we'd sure like to see those photographs. C. Luna says they're really glad that this video got posted up. Driving off Haven Avenue, saw the 3 lights forming a triangle, and it wasn't an airplane. They think the red light was a helicopter trying to get close to the lights until they disappeared one by one. Wow, there it is. Multiple people from the same area seeing something that can't be explained. Now we're going to get to the next video.
Just this thing's been hovering in the same position for the past hour. I don't like anything that just sits there.
Now we're going to go to Kay Davis. Her video submitted to us right here at Third Phase of Moon. We're going to have to listen to this audio.
Interesting.
Go ahead, listen to this just for a bit.
Just been sitting there for like an hour. So it came out here to grab me a soda to put in the freezer, and it was out here. Same position. Came back. And it's still sitting here. Oh, how awesome would it be if it was a UFO?
Kay Davis explains that a few times a month, days in a row around the same time of night in the same place, it just sits up there making really loud noises like a freight train creeping along a metal noise. A few times at around or about 4 a.m., this freight noise it was making was so loud it sounded like it was about to land, and it woke up the whole block. I don't know, but what it is, it's disturbing the neighborhood. While Kay Davis's testimony here and the neighborhood captured on the south side of Chicago near Lake Michigan, there are no airports nearby. But what do you think of Kay Davis's footage? She actually seems like she doesn't know what she's capturing, and this thing has been hovering there for over an hour.
I like her testimony as she captures it. She described this is the best part. When you capture a UFO, it's great to document it real time because it makes sense. It really does. And she makes sense what she's saying. What's fascinating about this is this craft, whatever it is, seems to be hovering there over an hour.
Whatever you are very flippin' interesting sitting there like that. But I gotta go. Maybe it's one of those drones.
I don't know drones that could hold out that battery life. And this is too large to be DJ Phantom, but batteries in this case could only maybe last 20 minutes. This thing's hovering over there over an hour, and it's quite large. What is this?
Exactly. That's what we're trying to find out. What is the operations going down over the country right now with these drones flying lower and lower, as it seems, if it's a drone indeed, or something else, something extraterrestrial. Well, this is what Third Phase of Moon is trying to find out. People from around the world are waking up that we're not alone. Just this past week, the major event in Los Angeles, we received over 100 videos and photos from the area within 48 hours. So we know we're on tap to share this information as it comes in liquid from around the world in regards to this UFO phenomenon happening right now. Join us this Friday, 11 p.m. if you're in New York, 8 p.m. Los Angeles. We're going to be doing our Friday radio show, taking your calls from around the world in regards to alien abductions, UFOs. You captured something, we want to share it. Brent, thanks for joining us right here at Third Phase.
Everybody keep watching.
And keep your eyes on the skies, everybody. We're not alone. And if you've captured anything amazing in regards to this, send it to Third Phase Moon via Skype, Facebook. Go to our About page on our YouTube channel. This is Blake Cousins, Third Phase of Moon. Welcome back. Going over the atmospheric electrical phenomenon known as ball lightning. The term refers to reports of luminous spherical objects. Scientists are baffled. Unexplainable phenomenon in the skies. What you're looking at, we're going to get a close look, a real close look. We got Brent Cousins. Tesla. Doesn't Tesla come to mind?
Blake, that's what I was about to say. This reminds me of Tesla big time. Look at it. It's a Tesla ball.
The craziest thing is that in the last 100 years with experiments around the world, in the public eye, there has been no duplication of the magnitude of experimental phenomenon of the creation of ball lightning. It has been created in the laboratory all over the world, and it has not been created on the scale that was created 100+ years ago and demonstrated and verified. So that is something that is really perplexing.
So could this be Tesla's secret experiments that are happening right now, that the major elite that have taken advantage of this information, they've kept it suppressed from the public, and they're harnessing it right now in front of our eyes, as in this video, that Tesla's ideas and technology exist, but they're not sharing it with us?
I wouldn't be surprised. There are characteristics of this metallic object that does look like a Tesla ball. It does look like the exact same formation of the attracting electricity from the ionosphere. In this case, lightning bolts. Perhaps the activity was created. We know that HAARP can dramatically change the environmental conditions to create the possibility for such elevated levels of electric activity. And so this is something that looks unnatural to a certain point. And I wonder, is it really top secret technology being displayed for us right now? It very well may be.
We want to thank Jeffrey Miles for submitting his incredible footage to us right here at Third Phase of Moon. We're going to be zooming in, adding brightness, contrast. You're seeing the spherical object of whatever it is, in my opinion, is harnessing energy. Most people don't see it right off the bat, and neither did the shooter. But as a good eye does, they go over their footage, they slow things down and notice this spherical black object in the sky.
The first time I saw it run through, I didn't catch it, but it's really interesting to me the way all of the lightning bolts seem to be directed towards the object. The object is in the center of the electrical activity, and that just from a far glance is really apparent. That is absolutely intriguing to me.
There's multiple flashes of light. The static charge in the air is static electricity. What better place for a UFO just to stand stagnant there to harness it? Are we looking at extraterrestrial harnessed energy from a lightning storm? Brent, your opinion?
Blake, I'm looking at Jeffrey's email right now, and he describes he couldn't hear the thunder. This means that this storm, whatever he's looking at, must have been some miles away. I'm judging about 30 miles away. So what we're looking at with this lightning strike, this object seems to be, somewhat close to it. So this would estimate some sort of size. This thing must be large, gigantic. And look at it. It's amazing footage. Jeffrey really did a good job on, capturing the event as we see it right now, and the evidence is pretty clear that UFOs are harnessing energy from storms.
I invite everybody that's a lightning hunter, a storm chaser, to go over closely their footage. I don't care if you've been shooting for years. Look at it close, frame by frame. That's what you got to do with this kind of footage, people. The objects are there. The UFOs are out there. People know that we're not alone. I invite everybody to debunk this if you can.
Blake, there's more to say because we are looking at contrast, and I bet more people can do that at the same time. There's a lot of black space during the lightning strikes. More technology, I bet, would reveal the object behind that. It's guaranteed there. This is something anomalous, something that we need to know and delve into more information on what's going on.
Well, let's delve into more analytics, more comprehension of what we're looking at. What is the source? How powerful can you harness, if you could, a lightning bolt? Orlando, any suggestions?
Well, the object does appear to be a metallic, dark object. It just seems dense, the way the structure, the visually, it looks like a dense metal object.
Could have been a weather balloon.
I've never seen a weather balloon of that color or that size. The way it appears in the video, it makes it look like it's quite large, perhaps over 100 feet wide. And I don't know if I've seen a weather balloon 100 feet wide made out of metallic structure such as that.
Let's estimate the size. Brent was just saying, you hear nothing. You see the bolts, but no sound whatsoever. So therefore, the crack traveling the speed of sound, you would have figured you would have got some kind of reaction. So therefore, it's far away, 30 miles, like Brent said. So if this is in that sky, 30 miles away, being illuminated by this bright bolt, you'd have to say that maybe I would have to disagree with Orlando. That it could be about 300 meters, Brent?
The evidence is something that we all need to look at right now. I'm just happy that Jeffrey submitted this, and the clarity is something to behold. It's phenomenal. Guys, people may say this may be a speck on the lens. I don't think so. Look, as the camera moves, this thing is moving as it would in space. I like what I'm seeing here.
The object does have a strange shape, though. It's not absolutely spherical. It's kind of has little feet on it. It has little edges that are not curved exactly like the rest of the body of it. It definitely has a round body, but it has more than that too.
Helicopter? No way. A weather balloon? I'm gonna have to dismiss that. What else could it be? It's unidentified. You're right, Orlando. That's what we're gonna share right here at Third Phase of Moon. What are we looking at?
What we're seeing here, I believe, is an object harnessing the weather. It's actually creating this weather system. Look, you can see the pattern. It's bringing in the lightning. It's not...
Well, hold on a second. Maybe what you're saying, Brent, is this weather phenomenon, the electrical storm, is not just simply a weather storm. What you're saying is that this object could be creating this weather?
Absolutely, generating the particles around itself, creating energy.
I think that's plausible because for some strange reason, all of the activity is leading towards the object. And that is something that everybody has got to be intrigued with. That is unexplainable in any other sense than the object is either harnessing or creating the phenomenon. Because the phenomenon is definitely, apparently related to the object. It is all leading towards the object, clearly.
HARP weaponized weapons. This is a weather engineered product developed by our government, possibly. Wow, is that what we're saying right now? Is that what is this the conclusion, or could it be alien? What do you think, Brent? Ours or theirs?
I'm thinking maybe a bit of both. I'm thinking a battery created by our government, used by alien technology. You know what? These bolts that last a split second can power up New York City. What if he could harness the power of a storm that lasts for hours? This is unbelievable energy that could be worked by our government. Maybe this is what we're seeing right now.
Whatever we're seeing, Brent, is something that we think the world needs to see. I hope people watch 2015. As of 5 p.m. Eastern around Bedford, Nova Scotia, this photograph has just been submitted to third phase of moon from a Navy HMSC Halifax from a technician aboard the vessel right here at third phase moon. This is Blake Cousins going over incredible, breaking news photograph coming in. In my opinion, what we're looking at is a HARP weapon. In your face. In my opinion, this is what it is. I've been waiting to say that HARP and the weather can be weaponized, and I think this is a perfect photograph that has been submitted to third phase of moon by Derek Brewery. We want to get in touch with a Navy technician on board this vessel of what went down. Whether this is an attack, a natural phenomenon, to me this seems like straight up, in your face, a test. We got Brent Cousins here. He's going to lay his opinion. We've seen a lot of weird skies over planet Earth and a lot of videos being submitted to us at third phase of moon that have been pretty much waking up the people that what you're seeing is not natural. I believe what you're seeing in this photograph is a weapon. Brent?
Blake, this is very interesting footage. I would have to say you sunk my battleship. What the hell's going on here? We have two battleships on the coastline. This could be a water spout out of control, and it has a direct hit on the battleship on the right. Or, like you're saying, Blake, CERN connection weapons. War games being held out in the sea. You know, things are heating up around the world. Putin just said he got stabbed in the back by Turkey. You know, I might have to back Putin up on this, but this isn't fair games what's going around the world. It's all a cover-up, and this is a cover-up, what we're seeing right now. War games on the ocean conducted by our military, harnessing HARP, CERN. What the hell's going on? I keep using what the hell because this video coming in is something that I've never seen before, Blake.
You know, when I first saw it, you're exactly right. Skip a heartbeat comes to mind. Something big's going down, and this is a weapon, in my opinion. Coincidence? I don't think so. They must have some kind of magnetic drive, some kind of like CERN or HARP device aboard the ship. They're not even. It's already transit across any ocean. We're not stuck in Switzerland anymore. The technology's able to get anywhere around the world to